Alright guys, welcome back to Rome Reviews. I'm Rome, and today I just wanted to create a video just touching on the poll that I put up helping me select my next phone. And I'm excited. I'm excited about where we're going with this. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So this is how the poll looked on YouTube when I first put it up. For some reason, YouTube makes you select a line, so that's why the Vivo X200 has a green check on it when you put a poll up. I don't know why, but it wouldn't let me post a poll until I selected a line, so I just clicked on the first one that came up. But anyway, as we were going through this with the poll and people were voting, the Oppo Find X8 Pro was in second place. And I went ahead just preparing myself. I went ahead and threw the Oppo Find X8 in my cart on AliExpress because I was like, well, I think the Find X8 is going to win, mainly because I was getting more comments on the Find X8 Pro than the actual phone that won. So I'm like, I'm prepped. I'm ready. I got the phone in my cart. I'm like, okay, once this thing is over, I'm just going to go ahead and hit purchase and we're going to get us an Oppo Find X8 Pro. So lo and behold, as the voting continued, and granted, when the Find X8 Pro was in first place, it had, I mean, there wasn't many votes, but it was like roughly 50, 60 votes on this, and it was starting to take over. And suddenly, I laid down for the night and I got ready to go to sleep. I woke up the next morning and I had almost 1.5 thousand votes on this, and I'm going to switch over and show you which phone actually won. And it blew my mind because the gap just widened like crazily. So the final vote, let's jump up here to the final vote. Let's see, is that it? Yep. So the final vote ended up being the X200. And I'm really hoping that the results were not tainted by the fact that there was a check mark on the X200, because that's just what the poll requires on YouTube. And I couldn't find a way around it. And if, before anybody jumps in the comments and gets on my head about this, if there's a way around this, please let me know, because I'll do this for my next poll because I want you guys to help me select my next phone as well. And that's just how it's going to be going forward until something happens. If the channel maybe blows up and companies start sending me phones, maybe, maybe this will go away. I don't know. I kind of like having you guys help me vote on my next phone, so I may keep it around in some aspects. So we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, for now, this is what we have: the Vivo X200 Pro 1. And I went ahead and I want to show you guys this actually. AliExpress. I'm going to go to my cart. And you'll see, actually, it's sitting in my cart. I was ready. I was ready to fire away on the Oppo Find X8. But, and actually, that's the base model Find X8, because I was seeing that more people were showing more interest in the base model. But what happened was, once the Vivo took over, I went ahead and jumped over here. And I'll make sure there's no personal information on here before I show it. I don't think there is. So, as you can see, it's coming from China. And I got the Vivo X200 Pro version. I did see some interest on there in the base version of the Vivo X200. But I only had Pro versions listed in this one just because that's what I wanted to go with. And I had the Nubia Ultra listed in there. But I think the next time around I'm going to do more base models because a lot of people show interest in those base models. So just be aware, that's what we're going to do for the next poll, if I remember. If I remember, do not take it personal if I don't remember. I just, have so many things going on, being a new parent and all. But anyway, so it's been ordered. It actually shipped earlier this morning before making this video. So it should be here. It says between December 14th to the 23rd. I'm actually thinking it's going to be December the 23rd, much closer to that, if not that exact date. So that's where we are now. I just wanted to pop in and show you guys with a quick video where the poll landed and what our next phone is going to be. So with that being said, if you have anything you want to see on this phone before I get it, post it in the comments and I'll get to work on that because I'm going to have to go through the process of, this is the China version that I ordered. So I'm gonna have to go through the process of trying to figure out how to get Google services on there, and that's part of the reason I went with this version, because I have the global uh, Vivo X Fold 3 Pro here, and it has Fun Touch OS. And I wanted to dive into Origin OS, which is why I went with this version instead of waiting for the global version to release. So I just wanted to try something new, and to really tap back into my techie side of things, because I've been taking the easy way out with a lot of things lately, where I don't have to do a lot of setting up or figuring things out and so on and so forth. And so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to, as crazy as it sounds, I'm looking forward to the frustration that's going to come with this. Trying to get Google services working the way I want, getting text messages and notifications to come through in a timely manner. I think it's going to be interesting, an interesting process. And yeah, and I'm looking forward to it. So, like I said, if you guys have anything that you want to see on the X200 Pro specifically, let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure to try to add those into the videos as I'm working on a review. So I think I'm going to do a couple. I mean, it's probably going to be quite a few videos on the Vivo X200 Pro, but what I want to do initially is, and this is my plan in my head, things don't always play out like that for me for some reason, because I think things, and then what actually happens turns out to be different. But I'm going to do the initial unboxing and the initial power on, and then I don't know if I'm going to do it in the same video or not, but I'm going to try to get Google services and everything configured. I don't know if you guys would like to see a separate video on how to get that stuff set up. Let me know. How to get notifications going. Let me know. I'm going to be referring to a couple of different videos in that, so I will be posting links to those videos. So I'm not stealing that source material from those guys that I've actually learned how to do this stuff from. So yeah, but let me know what you guys want to see, and I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. Later.